What's good, YouTube? It's the Chris of Rise and Prophecy, and I'm back at it with another. Not, should I say video? Yeah, whatever. But anyways, so I was watching First Take today. Obviously, Stephen A. Smith is never on First Take. I don't know. I don't know why. Every time I see the thumbnail, I see his face, but when I click on the video, it's like he's nowhere to be found. You know what I'm saying? So, you have you had Max, you had Perkins, you had Jeff Saturday, and you had McFarlane. And obviously they was talking about you know uh, should James Harden be should James Harden be in the same shoes as Allen Iverson? You know what I'm saying? Or should James Harden be compared to Allen Iverson? Now, we all know, they have two totally different journeys. You know what I'm saying? They both video chatted each other. But, obviously, they, like I said, they had two totally different paths. Allen Iverson played 3 years, 3 decades, the 80s, 90s, in the early 2000s. Iverson had not the best group of cast supporting casts around him. While obviously James Harden was coming off the bench as the sixth man of the year candidate. But in his favor, James Harden did play with two great all stars. You know what I'm saying? He played with Westbrook and he played with James Harden. And then if you want to throw in young Ibaka in there, you can. Obviously with Perkins as well. Allen Iverson never had that. You know what I'm saying? Allen Iverson had a bummy ass squad that he dragged into the playoffs. Not only did he drag them into the playoffs, but he dragged them all the way to the NBA Finals where they would lose, where they would win their first game against the LA Lakers with Shaq and Kobe. Rest in peace, Kobe, into the other passengers and his daughter. But he faced them. You know what I'm saying? They stole game one. You know what I'm saying? And then obviously you already know how the whole story unfold. Lakers wound up winning the championship. But in terms of competition and production, you would say that Allen Iverson, there's no way you can compare Allen Iverson to James Harden. You know what I'm saying? Allen Iverson led the league in steals 3 times in a row. You know what I'm saying? He won Rookie of the Year. You know what I'm saying? Like, he scored 50 to 30 points every single night. Now, I'm not saying that James Harden can't do that, but the way he plays the game is so dictated on, the step back three and, the flopping, you know what I'm saying, and don't play defense and don't show up in the playoffs, you know what I'm saying? And that's another thing. Allen Iverson showed up in big moments. Whether it was him winning the MVP in the regular season or him, scoring 60 points on the Bobcats in the playoffs, he showed up. That's a different. I think that's the difference with sets. I think that's the difference between Allen Iverson and James Harden. I think that's what separates them apart because, like I said, Allen Iverson showed up in the playoffs. James Harden did it. Now, obviously, James Harden showed flashes and glimpses of him. Obviously, you know, trying to put some effort into, making shots when he had CP3. You know what I'm saying? Or when he had, Dwight Howard some years back. You know what I'm saying? And then obviously he had, Jeremy Lin coming off the bench. But, now that he has Russell Westbrook, like, I think it was a disaster to put those two together because, again, this is James Harden's team. This is not Russell Westbrook team, okay? I think James Harden. I think the team operates better when James Harden is the floor general because he can, get away with certain, like he can maneuver his way to the rim like nobody's business. You know what I'm saying? While Westbrook is like a total ball hog. You know what I'm saying? Like he just like he's so infatuated with the stats that he's not even looking at the big picture. You know what I'm saying? That's why, I think that not James Harden, but Westbrook, he's a great player but he has a low IQ when it comes to basketball. You know what I'm saying? But again, I don't think James Harden can be compared to Allen Iverson. Now, if you want to compare, James Harden to somebody else, like say, I'm trying to think of a point guard. Now, you could compare him to Steve Nash. That's not a bad comparison, right? Steve Nash won his only MVP award over, Shaq. You know what I'm saying? Just like James Harden, you know, uh, Steve Nash had, another All Star with him. You know what I'm saying? He had, Amari Stoudemire. So, or you can, say that, James Harden is compared to, you know, like, you could compare, Vince Young to James Harden, or you could compare T Mac to James Harden. You know what I'm saying? Like T Mac is a perfect example to compare to James Harden. You know what I'm saying? He's been in and out the playoffs. He's been, obviously one and done. He couldn't necessarily get out the first round. You know what I'm saying? And obviously T Mac actually played, I think, his last good years in Houston. You know what I'm saying? I mean, obviously he played his great years in with the Magic, but I think he played his best years with the Warriors. Like if they would have compared him to T Mac, then I would be okay. You know what I'm saying? Because neither of them won championships, and I don't think James Harden is gonna retire. I don't think James Harden's gonna win a championship. But I mean, we could look back. He said that we could look back. Like in my career, people might say, this and that. You know what I'm saying? But to me, you can't really compare the team. You know what I'm saying? And James Harden has been in the NBA Finals just one time, and that's when obviously the big three, the big two. I don't think James Harden was a part of that big two, but it was just the big two with Westbrook and KD. But they were babies back then. You know what I'm saying? Like they were babies. So, I think that was the last time he made an NBA Finals appearance. You know what I'm saying? So he has that on his resume. Even though they lost, obviously, against Miami, but still, he still has that on his resume. Allen Iverson, like he dragged a bummy ass team with no superstars on it, just him going out there averaging 40, 50, I'm saying, 30 points a night, I'm saying, leading the league in steals 3 times in a row, winning the scoring champion, winning MVP, winning, rookie of the year. Like he's done it all. You know what I'm saying? He changed the way, like he gave the NBA an aura about it that everybody wanted to adapt. Cornrows. You know what I'm saying? Like the thuggish life. You know what I'm saying? But obviously the NBA said no. We're gonna put a dress code, and men is gonna start wearing suits and ties and all that stuff. Now you see how far that shit gets you. You know what I'm saying? Where you see LeBron James working, like wearing these tie-dye short pants and looking like a damn freaking. But anyways, I'm not gonna get into all that. But yeah, tell me what y'all think. Is Allen Iverson or is James Harden compared to Allen Iverson in any type of way or any type of shape, form, away. You know what I'm saying? Allen Iverson is he's his own player. You know what I'm saying? James Harden is his own player. You know, you mean like they just play two totally different styles of basketball. When you see James Harden play, like it's different from what Allen Iverson is doing on the other side of the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like Iverson is not necessarily dancing, or he's not willing to, like he's not looking for, for like for a call. Like my years of watching Allen Iverson, I've never seen him flop. I think that's the only reason why, because James Harden flops so much that we used to it. Like, oh, as soon as he hits a three, he's gonna fall on the ground and hope for the refs to call the foul. Or if he gets to the bucket and there's no foul, especially in the playoffs. Especially in the playoffs, there were zero calls on him. I think they were like one or two, but other than that, they just called no foul. You know, but in the regular season, he'll get to the basket, he'll get to the free throw line 10 to 15 times. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously, because of the James Harden rule now, it's a rule now. You know what I'm saying? Like, how is James Harden? How does James Harden get his own rule? We all know about the MJ rule. You know what I'm saying? But the James Harden rule, it's crazy. But y'all can tell me what y'all think. Is James Harden compared to Allen Iverson in any shape or form? Y'all can let me know in the comment section down below. Yeah, so till next time, take care of yourself and each other. And don't forget to like, smash that notification bell, hit that like button. Until next time, take care of yourself and each other.